contest. What do you expect from The Evil Dead?
I expect it to be good because it's Sam Raimi's first movie. It's what put him on the map, and you can't just put a movie out there and get noticed if it's fucking terrible. So it's at least gonna be good or decent. And it was made with a budget of $300,000. And if it's good, if it has good special effects, or at least decent special effects for the time, it's still gonna be impressive. $300,000. $300,000 to make a movie.
$300,000 to make a classic.
Yeah, this was a cult classic movie, and they didn't know it was gonna be a cult classic. It became a cult classic, and yeah, I'm so confident that it's at least gonna be good that we did something that we usually don't do, and I shelled out $20 to get the 4K edition of this movie. So I own this movie, and I've never seen it before, but I have seen the spectacular trilogy that is Sam Raimi Spiderman. OG Spider-Man, yes. That was my favorite trilogy or favorite set of movies growing up. I watched it all the time. So Sam Raimi has already proven himself as a good filmmaker to me. And I have never seen anything Sam Raimi directed outside of that. I don't know why I never got around to it. The closest thing I've gotten to is Sam Raimi produced, but that's not the same thing.
Hell yeah, Sam Raimi, The Legend, Spider-Man 3, Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Harry Osborn. We all know the greats.
Yeah.
Venom. Dude,
Another funny
I love
thing,
that he understood Venom. What a great director. What a great director.
Alright, smart ass. Anyways, so I actually, anything that's not Spider-Man, I haven't seen Sam Raimi unless it's Sam Raimi produced. I've never seen him direct anything else, so it'll be nice to finally see something else that's directed by him. Another funny thing is that I've never seen anything that Bruce Campbell has been in except for those 2-minute cameos in each Spider-Man movie. I'm not lying, that's the only thing I've seen, so I'm actually going to get to see his acting skills in the first feature film from both of them. So it's pretty exciting to me. I'm very excited for this. This is something that's been on the list for a while, and me personally, it's something that I've been really excited for. So, yeah. I'm not gonna have, my expectations aren't like super high because again, I know it's low budget. I know it's his first movie, but I do expect it to be at least good. So, yes, let's watch this movie. Let's get it started. And also, I bet you noticed the new glasses. It's because I got a lazy eye and I need something to help me focus them. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about your lazy
Fuck
eye.
you. Let's watch the movie.
Nobody's watching this to know about your fucking lazy eye. It's a reaction channel, Jared.
Fuck
It's
you.
the most basic ass kind of channel you can use.
Yeah. So, let's watch this movie. We're also going to do Evil Dead 2, so be looking out for that. And yes, let's get this started. Dude, just have Cat in the Hat in the background, just peeking over him.
Cat in the Evil Dead.
Alright.
Do I need to shut the fuck up now?
Let's do it. We do need to get this rolling. I like the font. Looks like it's from Windows Movie Maker. I love it. You know someone's holding a camera and just going through swampy ass water. Actually, I don't know what they're doing for this. That's very interesting.
Jesus Christ,
Dude, it just breaks through. And
Oh shit!
Did the credits start right here?
Why do I feel like that's not meant to be driven on? Like,
I'll tell you how long it's been since anybody's driven on the bridge.
you know what student films can take? I mean, you know what student filmmakers can take from this? Is that even though it feels like a student film, it very much has its own style.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
it does. See, this is why I want to practice photography, is because you can start to learn cool shots like this. You start to learn where to place the camera in places you...
This is a really good shot.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love that lighting. The smoke.
Or the dust.
Dude, this would be such a perfect shot to put in a Resident Evil movie. Is it bad that I'm thinking about Scary Movie 5 right now. Where they make fun of... They made fun of the Evil Dead remake in that. By the way, I have seen the Evil Dead remake, but that's the only thing Evil Dead that I've seen. So.
Look at that shot. It's like in the clock. They like took apart that clock or something to get the camera there.
She drawing SpongeBob?
No, it's Doodle Bob. It comes alive.
I can't fathom how a $300,000 movie looks better than half the $1 million movies that come out today.
What is this?
Doodle Bob's about to get him. Oh, yeah, boy, no, boy.
Sound design has been on point. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Dude, the second I see that book, I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Nah.
Roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood.
That's when you leave. That's when you leave. But they can't leave. You hear that thunderstorm?
Hazarda.
Nah. Nope. I've seen enough Goosebumps episodes to know it's not okay.
When smoke starts coming up through the leaves.
Shut it off.
Dude, no.
Shut it off.
That's some voodoo doo-doo shit. He's peeping.
Bruce Campbell's horny. That is Bruce Campbell, right?
Yes. No, it's Tobey Maguire. It's just a little bit weird. Just a little bit. What? What?
Aww. She's totally not gonna die later.
She's gonna die.
The only thing I know about this movie is Ash is the only one who lives.
Yeah, me too. You know how hard this was to get the lighting right, probably? Yeah, it's probably a pain in the ass.
Because dude, each room, you had to get the lighting right in each room.
So this makes me feel like I can just go out there and make a movie.
Yeah, except what you don't know about is he has a special effects team. He's got like 4...
Yes, but you still gotta realize that... I'm pretty sure they made a 30-minute short film that made them get the budget for this. They got it greenlit. And they made that with like almost no budget, so...
Yeah, but I'm talking about the third act of this movie is all special
I
effects
heard
team.
you. I heard you.
Dude, this guy, whoever this spirit is, hates trees. What the fuck? This makes me really uncomfortable. He really loves to zoom in on things. I want to know how they did that.
The vines and shit?
No, you see how the camera's like, the way the camera's moving? There's no way that somebody's just going through, holding the camera like that. Like, look at that. That's way too steady for it to be a person holding that camera. The ghost slashed the tires.
Cut the brakes or cut the starter.
They literally took the brakes out.
There's one thing we know about demons in horror movies is they're car mechanics.
Dude, why does he pop out at the worst time? Oh, dude, the distorted voice. Dude, that always gets me. Ugh.
She's gonna draw Doodle Bob again.
Oh! God! We know he's not gonna die. Dude, they're not fucking around.
Damn, look at that! No!
Dude. That's how people in horror movies should act.
Yeah,
As soon as as soon as someone starts acting like that, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm stomping on your fucking face.
fucking terrifying. That's fucking terrifying.
I'm honestly excited to see the second one just so I can see what he improved on in that time. Even Scotty's tripping. That's when you know you need to leave. Ugh. I don't care, dude. Even with those low budget special effects, it's still pretty gross. The other demon's like, I'm fucked up, but I'm not that fucked up. Ugh.
IKEA's furniture be like,
Point of view, you're sleeping at 3 a.m. and you wake up to that noise in the pure darkness. It's like cheap but quality at the same time.
dude's just hacking away at her.
Well, it's because the other girl, it's because she wouldn't die and both of her hands were off. And earlier it said the only way to get rid of it is by body dismemberment. Remember? Oh, the noise. Why the noise?
Shelley? She's a friend of ours.
She's dead.
She's fucking dead.
We gotta bury her now.
She's clearly not your girlfriend anymore. Clearly past the point of being human. If your girlfriend became that thing, would you still try to save it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Dude, whenever you have an attachment to somebody, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. If you have a strong enough attachment with them, you won't want to hurt them.
If your girlfriend became that. Dude, whoever did the eyes did a really good job.
We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're gonna get out of here.
His bones literally sticking out of his hand, and he's like, "We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die." This dude's fucking dead already. You see, his wound is turning yellow.
Yes? Are you?
I don't want to die. You're not believing me, are you? Are you
Listen to me, for God's sake!
This is old Yeller, but with human beings.
And instead of rabies, it's demonic possession.
I don't want to put her down, Dad. You have to, son. She's sick.
It's a ruse. It's still the demon, dude.
You gullible fuck.
Ash, you gullible dingus, dude. You're about to have 3 demons after you, dude.
Fuck. That actually got me. That's good lighting right there. Oh, her face. Dude, she looks... Fuck. This is actually satisfying.
Yeah.
What I want to know is what makes him put a chainsaw on his arm? Oh, it's doing what he did to her earlier. You remember?
Yeah.
That's a good callback.
That was a perfect pour because it only has his head left. Dude, I bet you Sam Raimi, when he saw that, he was like, "Oh, dude, that was a perfect shot."
Yeah.
Because it nothing. It was just his head.
Ugh. Oh my god. What?
Dude. Oh my god. Dude. Dude, her head landing was so satisfying though.
It was.
That was all so creative.
It's an invitation. Yeah, just like how they're just having so much fun right now. Oh, why? Is it so gruesome?
It's like he carved tomatoes and like put makeup on the tomatoes and just smush them.
I love how chaotic the directing choices are right now. The pacing has been. He's. Oh my god, I can't speak. He nailed the pacing. Remember earlier it was just leaking and now it's leaking blood? Oh, why? Oh shit.
That's so creative. That's so good. Dude, this is so well made.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is so good, actually.
Dude, if they wrote this all in a script, then...
Oh my gosh, man.
These shots, though... You know, he probably practiced photography for a long time. Because only a photographic guy can get these kinds of shots.
Some people just have it in them, man. That was so creative, man.
Dude, so far the third act has been a lot of fun.
Dude, that shoe thing, I've never seen any movie do that. It's a callback.
How the fuck would they have done that?
I want to know how they did that effect.
He is really good at acting, dude. Gosh damn it. Oh no. No. Dude. They're tag teaming him. Ew! Ew! The choice to make that stop motion was a good choice. Yeah, he's scarred for life. Oh, that makes me crave stuffing. Dude, what?
I'm so glad we ate like 2 hours before this movie.
Dude, this movie is so graphic. Oh man. Dude, that third act was so good.
Some beautiful music for what the fuck just happened.
Dude, you know Sam Raimi still put heart into this movie. I appreciate that. Oh, it's not over yet. Oh, that music.
So what'd you think of The Evil Dead?
I thought it was pretty freaking good, dude. Where should we start? Pros?
Yeah, let's start with the pros.
Alright. Pro number one. the filmmaking never once felt lazy. So many movies nowadays that I see, especially nowadays, really, the whole time I've been alive, I've seen plenty of movies where the director will just go into the smaller scenes and it'll just get basic coverage, shot, reverse shot, and it feels extremely lazy, especially when you go and you see it in a big budget Marvel movie or something. And it's just like, they just want to go and they want to get to the big set pieces, and they don't really care about the dialogue scenes. And those dialogue scenes are just as important as the big action-y sequences. And Sam Raimi understands that. So even the scenes where they're just walking around and looking around, he tries to look for the best possible shot. And it just, the filmmaking, it's always at its highest.
And dude, there were like literally like conversation scenes between like three characters where they don't reuse shots. It'll be like a shot of a close-up, a shot of both of them looking down the basement door. Like there's literally a shot where like the three women are looking down the basement door, and like Scotty was like playing a prank, so Ash went to go check it out, and like there's just a shot of two of them, and then a shot of one of them, and then a shot of Ash going down the basement, and a shot of him looking up, and then a shot of the three of them, and it was a really good shot. It's just that their three heads looking down the basement, so it's like every single shot is unique and different in the movie, and it doesn't feel like it's just, oh, this person's talking. Let's just go to that same shot we were using of them already talking, and then reverse it to the other person talking. It felt like they redid the scene 100 times with 100 different shots, and the actors were probably annoyed as shit. But now it's a cult classic.
They probably spent a lot of time.
Dude, yeah, they probably. I can't imagine.
I want to know how they did those zoom shots, because that was way too stable for that to just be someone holding the camera.
Especially the shot of him like going over the car, and like going towards the house. Just, amazing.
Second, I think the sound design really stood out to me. Like certain parts where the special effects weren't the greatest, like There's a lot of special effects that weren't the best, but the sound design really brought them to life. And just everywhere, dude, they were really going out with the sound design. It amplifies the movie.
Yeah, every weakness this movie had was brought up by the strengths around it.
Yeah.
Like even if I could tell the demon women had like makeup on their face and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was like the cinematography, the pacing, the music, and like those crunch sounds. Like I could imagine the person like crunching carrots or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I could just imagine someone slurping spaghetti, but like when I'm looking at it and I'm just like, that's nasty.
A lot of it's like when you see it with your eyes and you take the audio away, it's like, yeah, that's like latex makeup or that's just fake. But like when you add the sounds, it's like cringeworthy.
On to the next bullet points. Aside from the creature special effects, I feel like the special effects are pretty good in this movie. Like the book, the flesh book, that was a really good prop. All of the gore effects were really good. Like I said, the creature effects, they weren't the best, but all those effects with the blood and stuff, those were really good. And also, there's another special effect. Oh, the choice to have, whenever all of them are dying at the end, whenever he throws the book into the fire pit, the choice to have them melting, the choice to have that be stop motion was a really good choice. Because it didn't look cheap to me. It actually felt it bothered me. It was bothersome for my OCD. I consider that a pro, because this movie was made on a budget of $300,000, inflated $400,000, maybe $500,000. That's impressive for special effects. I also feel like the tone of this movie that's another pro. I think the tone of this movie was really good. This movie has a clear, gritty tone.
Also, if this was done by like many other directors, this would have been an hour 35, hour 40-minute movie.
Dude.
Because like it's so well paced.
I've seen a lot of good paced horror movies, but I still think this stands out among them. There was something else I wanted to say. The first act, I was like, this is as good as expected. I expected this movie to be good. And then the second act happened where he goes to start the chainsaw and he's trying to hack her body parts off and he just can't do it. Whenever that started and the way that scene was edited, and it was so satisfying. After that, where they go to the graveyard, and he just starts beating the shit out of her with the wood.
2x4 thing?
Yeah, dude, that's when the movie picked up, and that's when the movie was like starting to bleed creativity, and it surpassed my expectations at that point.
Dude, the scene where he goes into the basement and the
Yeah.
blood starts pouring into the light.
So my expectations were already like kind of past a little bit with the graveyard scene, but then he goes down into the basement and then the creativity was just like just started pouring out blood just like that scene. Dude, just remember, this is his first feature film movie. That is impressive, dude. That is so impressive. He had that talent, dude. From the very beginning, he had that talent. It wasn't just something he built. I'm sure he built upon it with short films after short films after short films. I know he filmed a lot of Super 8 short films, but still, for a first feature film, this was impressive. Oh, I think the length was good. Because even though the setup was pretty slow, the second and third act really took up a good chunk of the movie, which I'm glad because those are the best parts. But that runtime's perfect because I could just put this on in the background and watch it whenever. I think we hit everything.
Yeah, I think we hit everything, yeah.
The only cons I'd say again are the creature special effects, but I can kind of look past that because of the time it was made in and the very low budget that they had. The other con I'd have to say was the slow setup, but again, it's not that big of a con because even though they took forever to set things up, care was still put into those parts. It wasn't treated just like they wanted to get to the rest of the movie. It was still treated with care, so therefore it being slow really didn't matter to me. The pros far outweigh the cons for this movie. This movie is made for dirt cheap compared to other movies. First feature film from Sam Raimi. First feature film where Bruce Campbell acted, and I'm sure this was a first time movie for a lot of people. I don't know about the special effects people. It probably was their first time too. But I'm just going to say I'm going to rate it with all that in mind. And even looking past that, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10 Jareds. This is really good. And I am definitely going to rewatch this movie. And not just because I spent money on it. I own a lot of 4K movies. Or not a lot. I own like 3 or 4 4K movies. But I don't just rewatch them a lot. This is one that I'm actually going to rewatch. I cannot wait to see Evil Dead 2, see how they took what they learned from this movie and did with the second one. I know that the second one goes full on comedy, so we'll see how they do that. I want to know what the fuck makes him put the chainsaw on his arm. I want to know what would drive him to do that. I thought that would happen in this movie, but it didn't. That's it.
Movie.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and make sure you're looking out for the Evil Dead 2 reaction. And if you want to go ahead and go check out our other horror reactions, you can do that. Anyways, yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Whoop.